深黒情報局で感想を募集しております。生放送中にいただいたポストの一部を番組内でもご紹介させていただきますので、投稿お願いいたします。
はい、お願いします。
もちろんね、YouTube でも皆様のコメントね、見えてます。
Alright, alright, alright.
エスカノールエグすぎとかいっぱいコメント来てますけどね、YouTube コメント読んでますので、ぜひ。
I had an alarm set, but my alarm didn't go off. I don't know if it got set wrong or what happened, but oh well, I guess. No big deal. I think there's a KR stream. I don't know if they've shown anything different yet. They typically are better about that, though. Oh, okay. Nice. I don't know. Have they shown anything yet? Out of curiosity? Where's my not late emote? I know, I actually, this is very fitting for that. Almost 10 minutes late. What's up, Iku? Doing pretty good, Isaiah. Maybe a little, getting a little too much sleep, maybe. It was worth showing up late, nicely combed. Nice, yeah. It's definitely not. I appreciate that, Konata. Thank you. Greetings from Lithuania. That's awesome. Shout out to Lithuania. What if instead being called the Seven Deadly Sins, they were called the... No. I think you've said this before, actually. I'm almost positive. I'm almost positive someone has said this in the chat before. Birthday bash.
자, 또 진행을 해봐야 되겠죠. 신규 챕터 스토리 요약을 제가 또 간단하게 좀 해드리도록 하겠습니다.
네.
7개의 대제로 돌아오자마자 오딘의
수배가 이제 the Thor. Have they already shown the character off?
주점을 열고 신들에 대한 정보를 이제 수집하기 시작을 하는데 우트가르드라는 곳에서 신들이 직접 개최하는 요 전통 체전이 열린다는 소식을 접하고 이제 그곳으로 가기로 하는 거죠. 그리고 과연 또
No, I guess we were pretty much like right on time. They haven't actually shown anything. Okay. So we're pretty much perfect, I guess.
구스님 방금 아저씨들 때문에 그래?
아니 방금 채팅이 너무 좀 꽂혀가지고 상체가 상당하네요. 제가 보고 약간 빵 터져가지고 좀 이따가
On Earth's Day. I didn't even think... I don't know anything about Earth's Day, actually.
얘기를 들어야지. 자, 일단 점점 더 흥미진진해지고 있어요. 라고 쪽 스토리도. 빨리 로키를 만나야 할 텐데 싶고, 그리고 앞에 나온 영상 보니까 드디어 우리가
You got lucky. What's going on here, bro?
대부분 그 등장인물들이
Doing pretty good.
네, 지금 예전 오프닝 나왔다고 뭐 재탕이니 막 이러는데
I'm not really sure about that, Jay. I'll be honest. I don't know why it's a woman, but I'm sure to a lot of people that's probably a big win. Thor's just gonna be thrown over but spiffed up. Yeah, I mean, I think that's definitely the point, is that they're the same character. This is just like a huge like power up or whatever for her. Oh, dang! There it is, Mjolnir. That was definitely something that people were calling pretty early on, though, is that I'm kind of unfamiliar with that part of the lore, I guess. Like I don't know anything about like Thonar, but I think Beats was calling that pretty much from the beginning, saying that it was going to be Thor, and I had no idea about that, but I mean they were saying that pretty early on, so it was kind of assumed that we were going to get Thor at some point. The costume looks kind of cool. Ooh, okay. Okay. That's actually pretty cool. Then the big hammer comes down. Dang, okay. Pretty neat. Marvel might sue. Nah. Can't sue over this. This is just mythology. It's free reign. It's so funny too because there's so much stuff that gets based off of like mythology and stuff like that. Like I don't know. People pull from this like so often. So it might be like a little overused in some sense, but I don't know. Any chance she's anything but unknown? I still don't know if it's like fully gonna be confirmed that she's unknown. I think a lot of people are assuming that she's gonna be unknown, and I think it's a fair assumption. Don't get me wrong. I don't necessarily think that she's a human. Okay, yeah, so she's unknown. The only reason I was saying that she could have been human is the fact that like God in the game is a characteristic and not necessarily a like a race thing, but it makes total sense that she's unknown. I was just like, maybe it's a possibility that she's like still human because Thonar is a human. Yeah, you see exactly. Thonar being human is weird though. Yeah, exactly. And that was the only reason I was like, maybe there's a chance. Oh, 77k. She is blue. That is with True Awakening. All right, whoa. back up the camera there. All right. Maybe in her passive, all good. Ooh, very interesting, though. She definitely could work for two teams in that sense. Which, I assume if it's going to be for two teams, it's probably going to be the Ragnarok team. So, what are they doing, man? Oh, that is actually interesting. She does have an animation. That was something that I thought was very weird about Sabnak, is that Sabnak doesn't have an idle animation. She's the only UR festival or she's the only recent festival even that just doesn't have like an idle animation, which is very odd. God, Konata. Why do they keep giving us URs? Bro, what's wrong with these people? I think the UR is just the new norm, unfortunately. Like, I know that it's... I don't know. It doesn't bother me too much because I'm like an end game player, but I definitely get where you're coming from. Like, the whole needing UR pendants, it's a bunch of extra materials and stuff to, like, power them up and everything. I definitely understand. It's, and, like... the fact that the festivals are just back to back recently, like that definitely sucks. I definitely get it. Like it is a lot lately. I assume the intention is like, you know, it's a gacha game, so you're not necessarily supposed to summon for every single banner, but I don't know. Like we'll have to see what the translations end up being for the character, but like if she's for the unknown team or maybe the Ragnarok team too, I assume that she'll work on the unknown team, I guess. But the problem with that is that if you want to be on the, like if you want to use the unknown team, you're gonna have to summon for Sabnak. Merlin is also a really good pickup for the unknown team right now. And now Thor is also for the maybe for the unknown team. This looks like the 300,000 thing seems very much like the Festival Diane thing that we had. So we'll see how that goes. See if anybody's done any small translations or Google Translates or whatever for the character yet. Doesn't look like it. You are go through my L, and it's a good banner. That could actually be a really interesting call. I don't. Who would? I think Arthur still hasn't come back yet, if I'm not mistaken. Arthur would be a really good one to see on the banner for sure. She good for Demonic Beast? I have no idea. We don't. This is the first time that they're showing the passive, so I don't think anybody's even translated it just yet. Favorite banner special, then nothing is special. I'm kind of losing motivation playing now. Hopefully not. Yeah, I get it. I think a lot of people are a little burnt out right now. So, oh, that's a good call too, Durs. Yeah, Gelda with the whole like gaining stuff, or like gaining, or like her lifesteal into extra HP. Anyone is good for Demonic Beast at this point. Well, so they actually, in the dev notes, which I haven't went over yet because the global dev notes aren't out yet, which let me see if they have done that yet. They have not. In the new dev notes, they say that they're adding a new difficulty to the Demonic Beasts, and they're starting with the bird. So I assume that they this is going to be a stream talking about that kind of stuff too. What do I switch into JP for? What the? Who was that? Was it Loki? Watch a new bird be more annoying than rat. I don't know yet. It's definitely going to be interesting. It's like a whole new difficulty, and then they're adding Holy Relic upgrades. So that could be a little scary, maybe. Oh yeah, more story stuff. Odin and Heimdall's back. Oh, this girl's like kind of cool. Never seen her before. Another giant that we might never get. Huh. New difficulty is harder, so they're lowering the bottom stages. I seen that too. I thought that was really weird because like Bird is already really easy as far as I'm concerned. So I mean, I guess it's gonna make it more accessible for newer players to just get holy relics in general, but I don't know. A little odd. Okay, let's see these animations. That's pretty cool. I actually really like that. Nice. Okay. Seems like Unknown is just going to be the whale team in all the back-to-back Unknown stages. I don't know. Typically, the Unknown team is a little bit more like exclusive sometimes, just because of the fact that like collab characters most of the time end up being on the Unknown team. But I'm not really sure what to think about it. I like the Unknown team for the pure fact that you can go second and still win. I love that about the Unknown team, but I don't know. Not sure what to think about it. Definitely changing it up a little bit, because like them getting, now we'll have 2 UR characters on the team. If she's for the Unknown team. Yeah, she's definitely for the Unknown team. Okay, so somebody translated it a little bit. Her passive is right here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but at the start of the battle, grant yourself Divine Transformation. Grants a 30% damage or reduction in damage received to a specific ally hero for 2 turns, and if the cumulative value of Holy Lightning is maximum. Grants Thunder God's Judgment to yourself for 3 turns after removal. Okay. Additionally, for each specific ally hero who participated in the battle, all stats increase by 5% for each buff or debuff effect applied to a specific ally hero. The damage dealt increases by 45 up to a maximum of 40%. Specific allies are unknown race and Ragnarok characteristic, so that makes sense. The damage reduction thing actually does remind me of Fitoria quite a bit. Holy Lightning, which is the cumulative value part, is accumulates the amount of damage given or received up to 300,000 when using a skill. Additional damage is increased by 30% of the cumulative damage. Damage to the target being provoked plus 50%. Provoked plus 50%. I'm not sure if provoked normally means like taunt, but damage to the target being provoked plus 50%. So like the targeted hero? What? Thunder God's Judgment. Attack related abilities plus 30% when using a single target skill. Additional damage is inflicted to all enemies by 50% of the final damage. Oh, so that's kind of that reminds me of like the light Escanor, where you hit with the single target and it does damage to everybody. Final damage. Damage to the target being provoked is plus 50%. Holy Lightning is granted upon cancellation. She sounds kind of interesting. Not 100% sure yet. Ult passive right here. God of Thunder grants you the judgment, grants you the judgment of the Thunder God for 3 turns, and then deals 750% lightning damage to all enemies. Ult passive is if you survive with your health below 30% while participating in battle only once to yourself for 1 turn, grants the protection effect of the Thunder God, Guardian of the Thunder God. I assume that's what the actual thing is called. Minus 30% damage received from all heroes, or from ally heroes. You are immune to all damage. What? Jesus Christ. Well, if there was any doubt that the unknown team would be able to survive at least a little better after this, I definitely think that that is going to be squashed. She definitely seems a little bit better. Ooh, that reminds me of like Matrona for some reason. God, the little things behind her remind me of Enel from One Piece. God, they gave her a little like a summer kind of skin. Hate that some UR festival. Ooh, that one's actually kind of cool. I like that one. Hate that some of the UR I hate that some UR Gother passive only works with 7 Deadly Sins. He would have been a great character otherwise. I know. I actually really wish that he would have been like a dual unit for unknowns as well. Like I think that would have been really, really good for his kit, but I don't know. It's weird that he's so locked down, and then now like they're getting so much unknown support. Instant summon, must pull. God, they know what they're doing. They definitely know what they're doing. JP with New Heroes Arena. Let's see that. Oh, I want to see the hairs though. Okay, they're not getting into it too crazy yet. Okay. Pretty big wings on the head there. I'm never like a huge fan of these hairstyles, but I do think this one looks maybe the best. I don't know, this one could be cool though. I do like the way this one looks on Sabnak, like the sunglasses and the ponytail kind of thing. They know their audience are simps. That's true. That's true. Can she work with Sabnak? Yeah, so she's apparently for Unknown Team and for, Unknown Team and Ragnarok. So, Hale's getting a Holy Relic. I do see that. Konata, unfortunate. You called it wrong. You said Tyr, and it's crazy that it's Hale. Actually crazy that it's Hale. That is so bizarre to me. For each source of pain effect on the enemy increases your critical rate and critical damage by 10%, up to a maximum of 50%. Also, the immortal guide that rests on me. What? Recovers 30% of your maximum HP each time it's canceled. Oh, so when she pops a res now, she gets 30% HP, and then she now has 10% crit chance and crit damage per stack up to 5 stacks. So, okay. A deal's a deal. Let me get dirt. What do you mean dirt? Make the most annoying unit get her relic. I really like Hell. I really do. So, I mean, I'm not upset by that because I like using Hell, but it is a bit bizarre that they would give her a holy relic right now. Like, I don't know. Spending money for this patch next week. Alrighty. This is a W update because Hell Relic, best festival of 2023. There you go. Okay, so the official Kane translations are out for Thor. I think all of that stuff is very similar to what we've already read. Her skills are... let's see here. Skills are Lightning Shift, inflict Bolt Strike damage equal to 200% of attack to a single enemy. Bolt Strike is in critical chance times 2, ignores 80% of critical defense when using skills. Okay, that's actually interesting. And then Thunderstorm inflicts Thunderstorm damage or Thunderstrike damage equal to 180% of attack on to a single enemy. Wait, they're both single targets? I thought one was an AoE. Thunderstrike is critical damage times 2 when using skills with Thunder God's Judgment effect. Ignore 100% of the enemy's critical resistance. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, and then I think the rest of it is. I think the rest of it's pretty typical because we've already read over that stuff. She's unknown. Yeah, she is unknown. If this update was 2 months away, it would have been a W update. I don't know. They're definitely like rushing with some of these like festivals and stuff, and that I'm not a big fan of that. But I don't know. At least for like content wise, like that's the only silver lining is that at least I don't know. At least it's not like super boring. Which I don't know. The second half of the Sabnak Festival has not been incredibly exciting, but it is what it is, I guess. This is interesting, this little Sariel ticket thing. I'm assuming it's just like some extra free summons. Let's see this PvP showcase. Okay, so they're going against the human team. They're using all 3 of the newest characters, which is interesting. Okay. So they're popping the thing. Okay, 146 against Nalphamy without his stance on. That's not incredibly impressive yet, but she does have like a passive that needs to be built up. So she's also blue, which is type disadvantage against the human team, like just because they're mostly green. So building up the passive on the Arthur there. Going for the infect is kind of strange, I gotta say. That infect basically did nothing. Okay, so he's gonna pop passive.
어떻게 좀 저지를 해야 되거든요.
You do have both Thor cards in hand now. Lowering HP related.
자, 토르가
And then double
토르가
Thor.
이거를
Okay, double Thor. Let's see, let's see.
역속이에요. 아서가
Lowers HP related. Boom. Okay, this is actually pretty good. 181. Did he not have Tarmiel Link on? Okay. It is double single target. Okay, there's the extra damage that goes off too. Okay, okay. Kind of surprised they didn't. Well, I mean, I guess lowering the HP related is smart. I'm kind of surprised they didn't use the Dark Moon card to throw taunt back on, because now Escanor can just hit whoever he wants. Okay, Nalphamy actually doing pretty good. Kind of surprised they're using Nalphamy, to be honest. I don't feel like they use too many collab characters most of the time, like when it's not like a collab showcase, but... Okay. Okay, so Escanor now has his ultimate in hand. Double Merlin Gold. That could have been cool. They do have one Thor card in hand. They can combo, yeah. Combo into Thor. This is not gonna pop the Nalphamy. Are they gonna lose? Okay, this throws up the thing. Okay, popped res. Okay, the additional damage was actually pretty good there. I'm not gonna be surprised if they survive this ultimate though. Maybe if he stances with Nalphamy and then ultimates. I don't know. Yeah, it's looking like they might lose. He's in the new Shield Hero collab. I doubt it. At this point, we've gotten the Shield Hero collab twice now, so I don't know that we'll get it again, because we've never had a collab 3 times. Well, they lost. Okay, very good showcase. This might be one of the first times that they've just lost. I'm all right. I don't know what to say about that. That's so funny. Okay, they're going back in. They're like, all right. It was a one-off. You can't. They just got lucky. What are they doing? Okay. Doing the same thing as last time, I think. Unless they're using a different Thor card. Turn 1. Okay. Nope, same play.
이번에 토르 거 이제 2장, 3장이다. 자, 토르 3장이다.
안도 연습인가요?
다행이다.
I have no idea. If they lose again, yeah, no kidding. Still using that infect turn 1 is strange to me. Decent little chunk of damage there, nothing crazy. Okay, they got better Thor card draw. They are using the Dark Moon card this time. So they're gonna throw the... Okay. Boom. Pretty good. That still kills, right? Yeah, okay. Decent little chunk of damage. Not really sure why you didn't use the level 2, I guess. But, I don't know. So they're gonna stun Nalphamy because of the hallucination. Okay, tanking against the Escanor. Double single target, okay. Definitely didn't understand why they didn't use the Dark Moon card last time, you know, that stance or that taunt is pretty pivotal. They disabled Escanor this time because of that, so that's interesting. I have no idea what to think about this. Hope they rerun Scotty with her. That would be nice, actually, yeah. Okay, lowering HP related. That's immediately getting taken off. Why did you not... What are you doing? I mean, okay. That killed, so I mean, I guess I can't be too upset, but... Why are you not... Didn't use the Sabnak? I mean, and I guess... Wait. I can't see what's behind this one, but I'm assuming if it's an Escanor card, it's blacked out because he's attack sealed, but... Bruh. Her damage sucks. I think it's meant to be a little lower in the beginning and then builds up quite a bit because of her passive. God, okay, well, Percival just destroyed her. I don't know. It's definitely like a build-up kind of thing, which is, I guess that's fine considering that the unknown team is kind of known to like go second and kind of stall a little bit, because Sabnak is going to taunt and kind of like, you know, disable and stuff like that with her passive and everything. That's a cool windscreen. Percy late showcase. Yeah, I have no idea what to think about that. I mean, like, I definitely think that she's still good. Like, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. Might not be for everybody for sure.
계속 내신이라고요?
예예예. 내신을 받는다가 궁에 들어 있어요.
근데 보통 이제 궁을 쓸 정도 되면은 거의 이기는 스타일이기 때문에
거의 뭐 끝이라 봐야죠.
자, 일단은 한번 붙어봤습니다.
괜찮은데?
호주님 좀 어떠신 것 같아요?
Scripted showcase. I feel like if it was really scripted, they would have just won the first match. But I don't know. Wait for the collab. Yeah, I think that's a big, like, a really safe bet, honestly, because the, I think the collab should be after this banner. I'm not 100% on that. It's normally, like, in August, so I don't know. I don't know what to think. Oh, JP chat's pissed off. I wonder what that's about. New bird. Fourth stage of the bird.
지금 솔직히 말해서 지금 저 인간덱은 현존 최고의 덱입니다.
아, 맞아요.
약간 대세덱이랑 이 정도 불명이
Very interesting.
무조건 이겨도 제가 보기엔
Dude, the whole chat is pissed. Is there anything new besides the new unit? Yeah, they're adding a fourth stage to the bird. And I think they're gonna just add Holy Relic, like, enhancement with this update. So you'll need to run like this new bird stage to upgrade. I assume the bird Holy Relics. Not 100% sure on that just yet, but they just yapping over here. Damn. Crazy that the chat is mad like this. Unlocked by clearing Hrosvelgur nests, 3rd floor, and initialized by weekly reset. After clearing the 4th floor for the first time, you can use Root of the Wind to try again until the weekly reset occurs. Huh. Okay. Obtain special items for strengthening Holy Relics. Interesting. So the middle section there says that you can reopen it with I assume it's meant to say source, like wind sources. So if you've ran the new Sabnak costume, by the way, ooh, it's actually kind of cool, like very witchy. That hat's actually really cool. I like that. So if you've ran the bird a lot and you just have a lot of bird materials, you can just keep running it over and over again to get the relic materials that you need, maybe. It's actually kind of cool. What did they do to piss them off? I'm pretty sure they're upset about the Guild Wars changes. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but somebody just posted it right here. We have changed conditions for participating in leagues above a certain level, making it easier for motivated knights to aim for higher leagues. From specific leagues and above, participating knights will be selected based on the result of the battle itself, rather than the knight boss battle. Based on the league ranking results, the first place is promoted to a higher league, and then the lowest place is demoted to a lower league. Scheduled to be applied when forming the League of the Knights competition in September. I don't know exactly what they're saying with that, to be honest, but I don't know. Oh. So here is the Holy Relic enhancement. That's Magilda's relic. Oh, it's going to take these too? Oh boy. Well, never mind. I thought it was going to be like, if it was just like farming for these in the stage itself, but 5 of these isn't too bad, but 80 of the triangles is the big problem, I think, with that. Not the bird crystals, yeah, I know. I actually have a decent amount of crystals and sources, but the problem for me is these triangles, because that's the exact same amount that you need to make a holy relic. And there's an okay way to get them, I guess, but like not like overly good. When's Galen's holy relic, man? Dude, you're asking the wrong guy. I wish that they'd give him one though. I really do. Does Magilda work with this version? I assume she does, yeah. Which is probably going to be a good indicator that you probably want to upgrade her relic. Well, I don't know. Do you? Probably. She's built for the bird, so I would assume, you know, building up her holy relic might not be too bad. I guess it just depends, because like the bird relics aren't super crazy in general. So, like, I don't remember if there's any like specific bird relics that I would be like going out of my way for first, you know. Hope that in the future we can exchange our 200 bird sources for the new ones. I don't know, maybe. I think you're just gonna use the bird sources that you have now to reopen this stage to fight it and gain more. So. Just box CCs? And then like maybe the percentage of players who beat it? So 3 million box CC, almost 50% of players, maybe? And it's funny that it only hits 100% at 18 mil. Seems a little seems a little late to be 100%, maybe. They wrote 500,000. Oh, did they? Oh yeah, demon materials are also going to become 999 stacked, so that's nice. Galen got done dirty. He definitely did. That one dude at 17 mil box CC losing to Bird. No kidding. Disappointed in this stream. What for? Definitely not like the craziest stream of all time, of course, but there's the Hell Relic on on KR. Hope collab Holy Relics can be buffed. That's a good question, actually. I wonder if that is going to be a thing, or if they'll just like whenever they do reruns of collabs and stuff, if they'll just like release collab enhancement materials or something like that. Not too sure. That is a good question. Anytime they do something with like upgrading heroes or holy relics and stuff like that, there's always the question about like collab characters for sure. Oh, they're gonna fight it. So it is only Bird right now. Very disappointed with the Guild Wars change. Now guilds that focus on guild boss would have a harder time trying to reach top 10. I think that's fine, though. Because, like, I don't know. From my perspective so far, like, I haven't been in Guild Wars for too long, but it is kind of weird to me that, like, we'll get placed and we're in like Champ 2 at the moment. We're seeded for Champ 2, and like we're fighting guilds that like they're not even buffing. Like they're not even trying. They're just in it because they placed high in Guild Wars, and so they get an easy reward whether they try or not, which is really disappointing. Because, you know, like you if you're in that high of a rank of Guild Wars, like wouldn't you expect to like fight people who are actually like playing the game mode, but they're like, I don't know, it feels really half-assed, I guess. I don't know. That's just my take on it at the moment, but so I can't really blame them for changing it. I don't know. We'll see how it works out though. What's going on, Amina? Imagine still being interested in Guild Wars. I mean, I think Guild Wars is very fun. Like, since I've started playing Guild Wars, like, I do have a lot more fun playing the game. It's just, like, an extra mode to play, and, like, it gives me a reason to want to, like, actually work on my account, even though I'm, like, a late game player, which is nice. Are they using red instead of blue? Oh, I have no idea. They're using melee, which is kind of interesting. This actually, ooh. He is really tanky. Oh, yeah, you're right. They are using red Magelda. I assume for the ultimate move gauge gain. And maybe the ult gauge removal. Oh, okay. Well, he is putting on a lot of debuffs and stuff, so maybe that's why. With if she's disabled, like, does that even work? I assume it does. Probably gonna need to take off that ultimate move gauge. A little indecisive here. Okay, they are not cleansing. Alright, are they about to get ulted into oblivion right here? But they keep pushing Fest is kind of concerning because it's the same pattern they did with their other IP before end of service. I hope I'm wrong, though. Yeah, the game has like a really good player base, I think, at the moment. Like, I mean, it's not like crazy good, but it's, you know, like the game's 5 years old. Honestly, the game has lasted so long comparatively. Alright, well, they're dead, so that's cool. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go. It definitely is, like, I do hate the fact that they've just been running festivals back to back to back at this point, so. Is this the new bird stage? Yeah, so there's a 4th stage now. Definitely seems a little hard, because that was only phase 1. 7DS needs a competition because Black Clover ain't it. When is One Piece going to come out on global? That I don't know. I would be looking forward to that One Piece game though, for sure. That One Piece game, actually, that's probably the only gacha game that would make me like move over to that instead of playing Grand Cross. Which, I mean, I want to continue playing Grand Cross until it's until it like finishes, until they close it. But the One Piece game, I'm so much more interested in, just because like. I liked 7 Deadly Sins in the beginning, but 7 Deadly Sins dropped off pretty hard for me for like as far as like source material goes. So I don't really care that much about like the 7 Deadly Sins itself. So I know a lot of people are like, I wish they'd come out with 7 Deadly Sins characters. And me too, to a certain extent. But like I like some of the OC stuff. I really like Ragnarok just because it's based off Norse mythology, and I think that's really, really cool. Catastrophes are cool too, but they always suck, so I'm not gonna get my hopes up about them. But I don't know. I understand where people are coming from if you're like an actual 7 Deadly Sins fan. Other IP, I mean, also had a good player base and almost at 6th Annie, but they suddenly announced into service. Yeah, that is definitely pretty concerning then. As if they ever won a Demonic Beast battle. That's very true, actually. I don't think they've ever shown like a win on a new stage for Demonic Beast, actually, so that's a good point. 2 million, that is a lot. 2 million HP. And considering that they're doing so little damage, that's also kind of concerning. So you're definitely going to have to build a team for like longevity instead of like just damage.
된 상태고요. 이 상태에서 이어서 4층으로 바로 올라가는 것 같아요. 예, 그래서 저도 안 해봐가지고 몰라요. 일단
I'll wait till you show a team which really works on the stage. I'm interested to see what JP players and stuff come up with, because this team that they're using, like the red Magelda and everything, not really sure that's it. Plus, with the Holy Relic, you remove debuffs with the heal card on the blue Magelda. I'm not sure if that goes through whatchamacallit. Oh, they're fighting it over here. Let me see this, because this is the one that we're actually getting the audio from right now. Were they using red Magelda? Yes, they're using red Magelda. Strange. I wonder if you build a new team for stage 4 or if you have to beat all 3 stages. They're using Thor instead of Escanor, so that's interesting too. She is double single target, which does... Never mind. Never mind. They reveal what heroes are on the banner. No, they typically don't, though. They don't typically... Like, sometimes they'll show a screen where it'll show, like, a couple of the heroes that could be on the banner, but I don't think they've shown anything yet. Oh, she's actually strong for the stage? Okay. That's a bit interesting. I assume they're just showing that you can die really fast? I don't know. They're upgrading this. 999. That's the guild boss stuff, I think. Guild boss rewards. How strange. Is Albedo still going to work here? That is a good question, actually. I'm not 100% on that. So, taunting up. Using melee single target first is crazy. Yeah, alright. Better. Okay, not taunting up instead. Okay, 125k. 187. Not really sure it's worth using that Magelda card just yet, to be honest. Pierce card from melee. Okay, decent merge. What are you doing? What are they doing? I assume, I mean, like, obviously that's a gimmick. Like, they're dying instantly. There's something that they need to be doing to not die instantly, but they are not doing that. Huh.
자, 스킬만 한번 볼게요, 그러면. 스킬은 뭐에 터졌는지만 볼게요.
뭐에 터진 게 중요하지 않고 그냥 터질 것 같은데요, 무조건?
네, 모르겠습니다.
이거
일단
다
자세히
읽어봐야
나오고
돼.
나서
다 읽어보고
오래다가 한 거야.
다 읽어보고 해야 될 것
숨겨진
같습니다.
기믹일 수도 있고.
뭔가가
그런 거 있어요.
정화효과 사용 시 기본 위층 포진가.
뭐 봤어?
정화 효과를 가진 스킬 사용 시.
Do you have to taunt? I would assume so. Like, I don't know why they're bringing Matrona if they're not using her to taunt.
정화 쓰지 말라고.
Showcaser's trolling, surely.
LRL이 못 쓴다는
What if you need a stance for evade? It's very possible. There's got to be some. I mean, they've got to be missing something, of course.
데미지가 들어온대요. 저 정도 세진 않지.
Wait, have they not shown the character yet on KR? Or on JP? Holy. Good lord. Get with the program. I have a Japanese bento box right now, and it's so much better than this live stream. God. Japanese bento box does sound good. They used the taunt round one on KR, and it still one-shot. So it's not taunt related. Okay, well, didn't they survive like a turn or two on JP?
제가 아까 그 솔직히 말씀드린 제가 2페이지까지 넘어갔어요.
They definitely did.
그렇게
I'm gonna go back really quickly.
예. 할만하다.
하지만 기믹들이 그 다음부터는
Come on, come on.
알수 없는 부분인데.
그렇죠. 기믹들은
페이지마다 사실
60 stamina for the stage, by the way.
いつものフレ
Okay, so they're taunting turn 1, AoE, single target, single target.
ヘビメタですね。エスカですからね。
On that last KR one that they did, it was two single targets, or no, 3 single targets into an AoE. Huh. Why are they surviving it like that on JP? Strange. Maybe it's like team related? I don't know. Because the only difference in their team is the fact that they're running Thor over Escanor on KR? I have no idea. Oh, no way. They're finally giving Wild his costumes? Insane. Might be attribute related. That is a good point too. I wonder if you need like all different attributes or something. Because Escanor is green, which means that they don't have a green character on the other one. There's the Sabnak costume. I do like this costume actually. It's very cool. Maybe it's bad design. Could be. Oh, nice. That gives her a new cut-in. It's actually cool. I like that. I might use that. The double books, actually. That is actually kind of cool. Maybe you can't have a taunt this time? No, because they used a taunt on the JP version, though. Kind of hope that you don't have to beat floors 1 through 3 just to do the new bird. I kind of hope so as well, because that would be really annoying. I mean, bird is really easy, so I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world. But yeah, just like the annoyance of having to do that every single time would be really dumb. I don't think so though, because when they were selecting the stage, I don't think they got the first time like attempt reward for the week until they attempted floor 4. So you can repeat floors, or you can repeat 4. Okay. They show Thor already? Sorry, I'm confused. No, you're good. They're just now showing her on JP, but they have shown her already on the KR stream.
변경하게 됐습니다. 그래서 요거는 8월 4일 기사단 보스전 시즌부터 또 적용이 된다고 하니까요. 자세한 내용 같은 경우는 또 공지사항에 올라간다고 합니다. 요거 한번 체크해 보시길 바라도록 하겠습니다.
자, 이어서 기사단 대항전 관련 개편 소식 좀 전해드리도록 하겠습니다. 지난번 대항전이 47시즌으로 이제 종료가 됐죠. 근데 바로 다음 대항전부터 기사단 대항전
Definitely getting female Thor. Nice. Bird became very easy on paper, but it still needs some attention, so grinding it will be slow and painful. Well, for like the first 3 stages, not too bad. Like if you have like the new Escanor, for example, and then like you throw Roxy on, like you can hit crazy numbers and like get past easy damage caps and stuff like that with the human team. Like I don't know. There's like 1 or 2 phases where I don't completely one-shot the phase, and sometimes it of course is going to depend on a little bit of RNG, but like on card draw. But for the most part, like the first the regular bird stages are way easier now. Which I mean, I know that my account is like pretty good and everything though, so that definitely has something to do with it. Oh, this is the changes to Guild Wars for the KR stream. Doesn't look like a bunch of angry faces just yet, so. Hey, you have to beat it 15 times to get a relic. Well, you don't necessarily have to beat it 15 times. Like, if you lock in the bird for the week, then you're going to get, I think it's 7 sources worth of materials. Or, like, 7 sources plus, like, I mean, whatever other materials you drop during the fight. But yeah, every one after that, like for the week, is only going to yield you one source when you beat floor 3. So I mean, the fact that it's farmable is definitely a plus, because you used to just have to wait and do it like every 2 weeks, or you know, whatever, just to get one relic. But it's gotten better in that sense.
뭐 누리 대항전 언제나 1위를 했었지 않습니까? 그 상위 입장에
This festival late for me. That's fair.
다이아 보상 받는 것보다
I think Bird is stronger than Nidhogg. I get lazy when I get to the 3rd floor. Bird, really? That's crazy to say, in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe just because like I've played the Bird since it came out. Like I feel like just watching it progress, and like how crazy the like the units that have come out since then. Like it's gotten so much easier.
마음가짐 다들 다르실 수 있잖아요. 그래서 대항전에 진심으로 좀 부딪힐 준비가 되어 있는 기사단들이 만날 수 있게 하고요. 또 대항전
Want to start playing this game, but I know if I start now, I have 0 box CC. I mean, the box CC is like a over the time, or like overtime kind of grind. Like it is important, unfortunately, which I think is the biggest hindrance. But at the same time, I don't know. It's just something that you kind of have to deal with. Like you just take it as it comes, kind of thing.
기사단 보선 패 점수를 통해서
Like in the early game, there's so much stuff to like mess around with and grind and, you know, like work towards and everything. I don't think it actually ends up being like too big of an issue. And then like once you get to the point where you actually want to start worrying about box CC, you can kind of just like work on that specifically. I think 8 mil box CC is good for playing for 1 year. Yeah, I mean, it sounds pretty good to me.
기존처럼 강리그 1위가 상위 리그로 올라가게 되고요. 반대로
KR player base is small, so I think the Guild Wars is basically the same either way. Gotcha. Yeah, the KR like side of the game is very small actually.
으로 대체가 되고 다음 대항전에 최대 마스터 1, 리그까지만 참여할 수가 있기 때문에
Nerf to the ground too. That is true. They did just I think with this update they're lowering the difficulty on floors 1 through 3 of Bird as well. So I think for newer players, like it's gonna be really easy to get Bird relics now. With like, or well, maybe not like easy, because if you're new, then like the Bird is still probably gonna be hard. But like I think it's gonna be a lot easier in general to get the Bird relics. But now you're gonna have to upgrade the relics, which is a whole different thing.
대항전에서 챔피언 2 리그에서 4위를 한 기사단은 9월 대항전
Box CC and Grand Cross is basically like experience gets better over time. Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. I mean, to me, like Box CC used to not even be something that you worried about really up until like year 2 or 3 of the game. Like that was like the first time that like people were like really like, oh damn, like I really got to start working on my box CC. And I mean, it was important a little bit before that, but like for the most part, like it was kind of just like, okay, like it's, you know, just work on your account, kind of like get stuff, do typical things like work on different things and pull characters and everything like that. But I don't know, it's definitely gotten more important as far as like late game goes. It's definitely important in that sense. Anything cool or new? I mean, the new character, of course, and then new stage for Bird, which is kind of cool to upgrade relics and everything. I don't know, could be kind of cool update. Something to grind. Is there a way to get an account that's already developed? Is that a bad thing? I mean, no, I think a lot of people actually sell their accounts and stuff like that, like once they get tired of the game. I don't know how much I trust that. Like I've never bought an account or sold an account, so I really don't know that I would recommend that really, but I mean it is an option that people do. I just don't know anything about it, so I wouldn't really be able to tell you how to go about doing that in a safe way. So that would be the big caveat there. I don't know, it's easy to get scammed. What is the use of the 4th stage for us, which have already all the Bird relics? Well, that is the point. The 4th stage is going to be used. It's got new materials that you use to upgrade the Bird relics. So, like, if you already have all the Bird relics, this is going to give you a new reason to like actually fight the Bird, which I think is cool because, like, you know, there's not really been a good reason to fight anything other than the newest demonic beast up until this point. So, which I mean, I guess it'll just end up being the same thing. Like once you end up upgrading all of your Bird relics, then there's no point in running the Bird again. But I don't know. For the time being, it'll be a nice like little refresher, I think.
아까 전에 깔끔하게 했었는데 호피디님께서 말씀하신 대로 저도 사실 기사단 그 컨텐츠를 뭐
For a long time, the box CC was capped at a really low value, so pretty much everyone had it. And they added like 8 to 10 mil box CC. People had to start upgrading their box. Oh, really? Is that what it was? Because like, I definitely don't remember people like talking about box CC basically at all within like years 1 and like maybe even into year 2. I don't remember how late into the game they started really like pushing box CC stuff. Hope they use this opportunity to upgrade some old bad relics like the one. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna be upgrading like the passives on any of them or not. I really don't know yet, but it seems like it's mainly just like stat upgrades. Like I think in the dev notes they say that it's gonna be about upgrading like the HP, defense, and attack values of the relics. So I'm not too sure on that. This banner doesn't look very promising. Doesn't look like... I mean, you would think that they would show other UR characters. The one relic passive needs to be changed. Yeah, honestly, the one got his relic a little too soon, and they made it so useless. Does box CC really matter? It definitely matters, but like only in like a competitive sense, where like if you're like, oh, like I wanna be in like the top bracket of PvP and like stuff like that. Like box CC definitely comes in handy a lot. Like in PvE stuff as well, it can be a little needed in the sense that you just get extra stats and stuff like that, but it's definitely not like as die hard as like PvP side of things, because like obviously extra stats and stuff in PvP and higher box CC means that you're going to have more CC, which means that you get to go first and stuff like that more often. It can be it's definitely like a pay to win kind of mechanic, or you just have to have been playing the game for quite a long time. She's a UR unit. I'm so happy I have 900 gems. Yeah, she is a UR unit. Nothing but back-to-back UR units at this point. Why is Tyr's axe so huge? Compensating for something, Konana. That is a funny interaction in chat. No Tyr relic. I know. Konana was really adamant on the fact that they were going to give Tyr a relic, but it's crazy they gave one to Hell. Actually kind of wild. So this is... They're doing a free banner as well. Somebody posted in the chat over here. They're apparently giving us 100 tickets for this. So lots of free summons, I assume. And 200 gems, so that's nice. Hell got a relic? Yeah, Hell is getting a relic in this update. It's nothing like super crazy, but I mean it definitely helps. I think it was 10% crit chance and crit damage per stack of her passive up to 5 stacks. And then now whenever she loses a res stack, she gains 30% HP back, I think. Free stamina potions with gold farm. True. Hell was 75k CC. Was she? I know they showed her off a little bit on the JP stream, like after she got her relic. But I wasn't paying attention to CC or anything. New card set. Okay, okay. Too lazy to farm gold. Farming gold can be a little annoying. I don't know. It's just kind of something that you just do passively. Like anytime that I'm like, okay, I gotta, like I'm leaving the house and I'm not gonna be messing around with my computer at all or anything like that, I'll just throw like gold farming on in the background or something. Unfortunately for me, daily reset is just in the middle of the night, so unless I stay up like super late past daily reset, I typically can't just farm overnight, which I really hate. If you're in like a better time zone for that, that could be really like a good way to do it, but I guess it just depends on that. What are we looking at here? Oh, probably the login bonuses, yeah. No, actually, why was it huge? It really was big in that picture, though. I understand what you're saying. They got 10 tickets at a time on that? Yeah, 10 tickets. So is it
자, 그다음 이제 스페셜
Oh.
미션.
Labyrinth?
스페셜 미션 전반입니다.
New icon?
여기 보시면은 아주 쉬운 미션들
Okay, so we got special missions.
하고 여러 보상들 받아가시면 되는데 핵심 보상 짚어보자면 뭐 일단 SSR 진화의 목걸이가 총 6개 준비되어 있고요.
They showed the animations. Like for the character, yeah, they showed the character on KR like
예, 요거 10장.
quite a while ago. They're about to do PvP on JP.
판에는 안 나오고 있긴 한데 요 위에 보면은
I might swap over to that.
유알 목걸이 2개. 아, 유알 2개입니다. 여기 이 적혀 있죠. 조그만데 2개. 요 요렇게 이 스페셜 미션 전반은 8월 8일까지 진행된다고.
Why did they make it as a login? I mean, that's exactly why they do it like that, just because it keeps you playing, keeps you wanting to get the gems.
보시면 이제 신의 올림이라고 있죠. 보시면 서운한 버프입니다. 라그나로크 스페셜 이벤트 버프 신의 올림입니다. 시간이 지날수록
対面めっちゃかっこいいんだけど
Let's see a little bit of JP PvP. They're gonna go first with Sins. I don't see, I don't see how they lose unless throw. I don't know. I've beaten Sins teams with the unknown team too. So I mean, with Thor as the new character, it's definitely possible. They are getting 1 stack on melee right out of the gate, which is smart. That's the way to play it. Wonder if they'll need to try to kill Gother off with type advantage on Thor here.
ちょっと食らってたのでここで7万5千ぐらい今蓄積しているような感じです
Okay, full combo into Thor card. Pretty good damage. It's going to disable Sabnak. And Gother has the Tarmiel link on. Okay, so no kill on melee there. Type neutral. Her damage is pretty low in the beginning. Sabnak did pretty much full heal, so that's good. Level 3 melee single target. This is going to be good. Is that Blue Merlin good? I actually do like the Blue Merlin quite a bit. Okay, tanking that. It's good. I actually like that Merlin quite a bit. I've used her a little bit over the, or like a decent chunk over the past like 2 weeks. And I think that she helps out the unknown team quite a bit, actually. Okay, lowering HP related into double Thor, because yeah, it's basically all you have. Okay, using that on Escanor is a little strange, considering he can't be stat lowered. Oh, I thought it just outright killed him. Okay. Alright, the damage on that was actually better than I thought it was going to be. I mean, hey. That looked way better than the human showcase. Okay. I mean, you know, could have went either way, for sure, still. But definitely better than the other showcase. Crazy how unknowns have 30% basic stats and insane backline, and still barely competes. I think it's just because they pretty much have to go second. Like, they don't have to. Like, you can go first, but like most of the time, if you're going up against another competent player, it's gonna end up being like you going second, unfortunately. So. Okay, a little bit of damage there. Is that the one that... Okay, it does the extra damage. Nice! Okay, I mean, hey, the JP showcase is definitely a little bit better so far. I don't think they're showing anything else too crazy over here. Yeah. Another HP defense unit? I'm not too sure on that. Not 100% sure on that. That's a good question, actually. I don't know what would be better to build for her just yet. No, she's not human race. She's unknown race, unfortunately. Well, I guess it's... I don't know. Maybe it's fortunate? I don't know. Humans don't really need the support. But then again, unknowns just got a full festival and a Merlin. I don't know. I don't know what to think about her being unknown just yet. 400k on HP defense. Hold on. Must be attack crit. She's like a defensive attack unit. Yeah, I could kind of see that. I think she is. I mean, she's giving the team damage reduction as well, which I think is a really important part of her kit because I'm pretty sure Fitoria gives you like crit defense or whatever on turn 1. So it's kind of like a replacement for that in a way. Because Fitoria is really like just the go-to damage dealer for the unknowns right now. So Albedo Fitoria gonna carry Thor, and maybe. Can't wait to play with Thor. She does seem kind of cool. I mean, I'm not 100% sold on her just yet, but then again, I'm going to summon anyway. So I'm definitely interested in giving her a shot. Figuring out whether I like her for myself. Is it she unknown, so she's a god like Freya? She is an unknown, yeah. A better and more CC Fitoria? Yeah, I think that's maybe a decent way to put it, honestly, because her CC's definitely better. Definitely better. She must be also a god. Yeah, I think she's definitely going to have the god characteristic for sure. They say who else is on the banner yet? I think they showed like a little visual thing, like a little infographic thing. It looked like Light Liz, the newer Light Liz was on the banner, Light Bond, Tyr, Hell, and I think there was somebody else, but it didn't look like there was any other like good unknowns or like not unknowns, any other good UR characters on there. I'm not 100% sure what the banner is going to look like just yet, but I don't know if it's going to be great for like UR character pools. Fitoria better than Hell because no debuffs. Yeah, could be, depending on like what you're wanting to go up against and everything, for sure. Because like the Sins team definitely eats those debuffs up. Watch Konata fold in 6/6 Thor because of her thighs. It's very possible. Konata's a very, very unpredictable individual. I must resist. Hope KOF comes back. I would actually like to see KOF come back, but I don't know when or if it will. Yeah, actually, somebody just posted the thing right here. That was the infographic that they showed off. So it's Freya over there on the left, but the rest of the ones were what I said. Need justice for Gallant. I don't know. I mean, the longer that they wait, the more the Holy Relic's probably not going to save him, unfortunately. But I hope it's decent. Like, I hope it's at least good. If Stranger Things reruns, I'll uninstall. Nah, we need that though. They need Holy Relics. No Holy Relic for Gallant is criminal. It really is. Any tips on how to beat Demon King? I think I put up a video not too long ago on the team that I use and everything. Honestly, it's just about like rank ups and stuff like that mainly. Like, I mean, if you can, once you get through phase 1, which can be a little annoying, like once you get to phase 2, it's just all about like making sure that you play your hand ahead, or like plan your hand ahead, so that way you have, you know, the cards that you need to be able to pop the passive. Or like pop the stun and everything on him. No relic for Jim Hopper, he's too OP as it is. Damn, you're right. Only LR who doesn't have a relic. Yeah, I know. That is actually sad when you think about it like that. Very unfortunate. There's the banner on JP. English or Spanish, God. Go check out your vid later. It's going to be pretty team dependent. The team that I use is, whatchamacallit? The first team that I use is the unknown team with Albedo, and unfortunately that one is a little bit more exclusive, but it does like one shot turn 1, or phase 1, which is really, really, really helpful. Just on like saving time and everything. But then again, you don't necessarily have to beat phase 1 in like a one-shot scenario, but it can be a little bit more RNG, I guess. Recommend free to place the pool? I have no idea, honestly. I guess it just depends on the team that you run. Like if you like running unknown team and such, which honestly I don't know that I would recommend free to plays build into unknowns, just because half the time that it relies on like really good collab characters and stuff like that. But I mean, she does seem interesting. The fact that she's a strong unit for the new bird stage is a little concerning, but I'm not too sure yet. Recommend it for this banner since Thor is made for the bird and there are demonic beast units. Yeah, I'm not too sure what to think yet. Which, I mean, you'll have a whole month to decide on whether or not you want to pull or not. They've shown like a visual for the banner, but they haven't actually. I mean, you won't see the actual like full banner lineup until the patch notes come out. I think they're just in yap mode on the KR side. Bruce Banner. Justice for Giants and Fairies. I wish that they would give Giants and Fairies a little bit more love. What are they? We still don't have the Ratatasker emotes, by the way, on global. I'm a little salty about it. Are they wanting people to beat Ratatasker with Thor? Armpit, God. Should we pull for her if we have Sabnak? I think if you've already built into the unknown theme, or unknown team, she's a pretty safe bet to like summon for. I think that she's going to be a good DPS for the team and everything. I guess it just depends though if you really want to continue using the unknowns. Hope they add Batman. True. That's a thumbnail. She might be OP for Rat. Could she be OP for Rat? Double single target and everything? I don't know. I wonder if it'll need to change up the team though. Well, I don't know, because Valenti's a human and not Ragnarok. So the synergy on Thor's passive with her is also going to not work the greatest. I don't know. Remove your DPS. Yeah, potentially. Name one good transformation unit. You can't. Impossible. Damn, bonked melee. Embarrassing. I think they've pretty much shown everything they want to show at this point, it seems. Linty passive needs different races. Oh, that's true, actually. I completely forgot about that. I think they'll add female Adam, too. I have no idea. Who's Adam? Want Squirrel Girl? Everyone is forgetting about Squirrel Girl. There's a lot of Ragnarok characters that they could add. Who knows if they'll ever get around to it? Or you're talking about isn't Squirrel Girl like a superhero? I'm not incredibly familiar with that, but that does ring a bell actually. Never let Konata cook again. That's a wrong rat fight. True, true. This is what I come back to. Oh god, not this event again. I think they were doing that for the stream, and if they got a decent score, then they give like rewards to the player base or something like that. Not 100% sure. Catering to the audience. I don't know, I guess. Definitely, I mean, Thor originally is a man, so there's nothing but catering to the audience when it comes to this unit in general, I think.
盛りだくさんでここまでもやってまいりましたけど、この後本番があ
本番があります。
りますので、
はい、今リハーサルです。はい。
僕らは
お
外してね。
はい、お渡ししたいと思います。ありがとうございました。
はい、ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます
He's a man, even better. God.
現行で本当に不明族パーティーめちゃめちゃ使わせていただいてるんで、こっからね、不明族のヘルちゃんの生物と、あと今回のトールがどんな働きをしてくれるのかめちゃめちゃ楽しみなんで、明日からのグラクロ楽しみでしょうがないっていうことでね、今日はもう早めに終わ
I was kind of hoping maybe for a little bit more. I mean, to be honest, what can I ask for? We're getting a new bird stage, which will be something to grind and work on. So that's nice. Something to actually work on is nice. Thor's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. And then we do get a new holy relic and a new system to upgrade relics, which is what we're going to be grinding for. So overall, not a bad update. I'm sure there's a lot of events and stuff like that, and free materials and stuff like every other every other festival. But yeah, KR is done. JP's probably just going to yap for a minute, and then we'll see the patch notes, I guess. Gonna have 3K gems with these. Nice. There you go. Don't know Adam? I don't guess so. Gelda on the banner? They didn't show her in the infographic thing, but I don't guess we'll know until the patch notes come out. Adam the Rock from DC. That was the one I guess that I was thinking about was Black Adam, but I don't know. I think that's ATOM, but I'm not 100% on that. Adam from the Bible? Gotta be him. Infographic is giving really bad vibes. Tier is top 5 on it. Yeah, that is definitely weird to advertise Tier, considering that, like, I mean, Tier's been on, like, a lot of banners for quite a while now. Low-key a man in this, if they got freaky with Thor. I'm actually not 100% sure. See ya, Amina. Thanks for stopping by. I'm actually not 100% sure. I think they showed off, like, a little snippet of the JP, or, like, the story stuff. Damn, you got to see all my ASMR. But I think she was, maybe? Actually, I think it was right here. ASMR leak, true. Maybe right here? Because I think we clicked on it just like a tiny bit too late whenever they were showing this. No, okay. I think that is Loki, and I think that is I think that's a man. Oh, okay. Well, that was about the best view that you get of him, so unfortunate. No, you are Gother, no Gilda, no Mael banner sucks. It is, yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I'll need to see the rest of the lineup, I guess, because the only festivals that they showed were Hell and Liz. No, they did show Bon as well. I'm not too sure. So it's Dylan because it's Nolad in reverse. All these times I thought Nolad was just your nickname. Nah, yeah, it's just my name backwards. Liz is questionable. I really wanted to pull some extra Liz copies during the, what was it, the Escanor banner? Had her, I think. I still need copies of her because, like, you know, she's just good in general, and, like, would be nice to have her for, like, Guild Wars, like, Goddess teams and stuff like that. Or, if the Goddess teams get support in the future, they could be back in the meta. But, yeah, I don't know. Did they show the full banner? No, they don't ever show the full banner until the patch notes come out. She's good when she came out, though. Yeah, for sure. I think that Liz is like Mael is really good, and I think people focus on him a lot when it comes to like the DPS stuff and everything. But Liz kind of makes the Goddess team right now. This whole game's sus because of what is Bon and Elaine. It's not the game's fault, man. The guy who made it, it's their fault. I think this Heroes Arena. Oh, what for? Why would this Heroes Arena be so much different?
まあ天の声さんもね一応まあそこは重大だなって改めて、
Definitely adding Moses. I think I think you're thinking of the Bible.
強さに変わる、スキルのない
Updated teams. Yeah, possibly. Ooh, yeah. If Vitoria's in it, that could be a real problem. But maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see how things go. Liz was unfortunate to release as a balanced unit. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, she's really good. She's got like the res stuff going for her and everything. The damage reduction if you're high enough ult level. She's definitely got some positive stuff, but unfortunately, she's just kind of pay to win for some of that stuff, which means you have to have her high ult level. And I don't know, she's meant to kind of be like a support for the team that can kind of like build up into a decent DPS. But you know, there needs to be like a decent DPS at all times. So that's where like it kind of falls back onto Mael for that. And Mael is he's definitely like showing age. Like he did get a decent holy relic for sure, which brought him back for the time being. But I mean, I don't think it was even still good enough to bring him back into the PvP meta though. What do you think about Thonar as a unit so far? I don't know. I think Thor's looks pretty cool so far. Seems like a little bit of a slow build at the beginning, but definitely kind of cool. I'm alright with it. Looking forward to trying her out. Guess I'm gonna grind more levels now. Alright, Konata. Good luck with it. Good at high ult levels, really bad pay to win though. Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing that holds that Liz back. The pay to win is crazy on her. Have like 5 extra light bond coins. Yeah, he's been out for quite a while. He's in a lot of banners too. Miles Relic is great, but the lack of goddess support makes them fall off too quickly with how fast units get power crept in this game. Yeah, I know. Honestly, like the Sins team has done really well in like not falling out of the meta, and like even demons can be ran a little bit, not really too much currently, but I mean, who knows? It can't be too long before they end up giving new demon support out because they always end up doing that. But I don't know. Some teams, unfortunately, just like they end up getting a little bit of support. It's not necessarily enough, or they just don't continue adding support, and then they just fall out of the meta, unfortunately. Just disappointed at the banner, not at Thor. Yeah, the banner's not looking great, I'll be honest. I'm not 100% sure what to think about the banner yet, but definitely doesn't look very promising. Might be the Bible, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, this is what it kind of sounds like you're getting at here. Why can't the Ragnarok gods work with the goddesses of 7 deadly sins? That would be also another decent thing for them to do. Because, like, Ragnarok has fairies, it has giants, and it has these god units. And it would have been so smart for them to just use that as a means to flesh out some of these, like, lesser... like these races in 7 Deadly Sins that don't have a whole lot of units to pull from, but they did not do it like that, unfortunately, and it really makes those races and stuff fall flat, so that really sucks. Arazan, Demon King, Meliodas is still a good mix for the Eternal Sun, Escanor, and Saturday. Honestly, that Demon King Meli dude, he has been probably the greatest unit of all time as far as like longevity goes. I know that Purgatory Bond also lasted for a really long time in the game because he just kept getting support and everything. But like as a standalone unit, Demon King Meli is kind of insane. Like he has held his own for almost 7 full months into the year so far. Like it's crazy how good he is doing. Collabing with No Game No Life because season 2 was confirmed. I have no idea. Would that be like a decent fit for a collab? I don't know anything about it. talking to my friend the other day about how if if units with the god tag were counted as goddess race, the goddess team would be meta for a lot longer and get plenty more support. Yeah, it seems like a no-brainer that you would be like, okay, let's add original content to the game with like Ragnarok and catastrophes, and we're just gonna fumble that a little bit and make like the catastrophes are all humans, and then Camilla is an unknown character, so like. There's so many humans in the game, by the way. I don't think the human race was like the go-to for that, unfortunately. And then the Ragnarok its story has so many different races to pull from, but they just like, I don't know, they're just being picky and choosy with the ones that they do add because it's got to be hype for people to summon, and like, I don't know, it just, man, they're really dropping the ball with it.
ちゃんと言ってこようかなと思います。はい、皆さんもね、愛があるからっていうことですし。まあ、はい。
Goddess needs more love. I definitely agree. Goddesses, fairies, giants, all three of those need some support.
上位層は配られてないかってそういうことでもないですからね。上位層の方もちゃんとそこをゲットした上でっていうところもありますし、まあいろいろ難しいこと。
Only want to be run with other catastrophe units who all suck. Yeah, that really does hold them back a lot. Demon King Melee is the unit that can disappoint you the most. Never before they released a unit that can deal 1 million damage and 20k on the same card. Well, I mean, you know, it's just a matter of like you have to play them correctly. I mean, it is what it is, but you know, it's just one of those things. Like some units, I mean, that is kind of what's like making him though. Is anytime there's debuffs in the meta, like he's there for it. Like, you know, I mean, even then, like if there's triple AOE, like you can still build him. Like, I don't know, he's got like several different ways to play himself. And like his damage is just like, it's still really good. Like the fact that Sabnak can take a level 3 single target from him and survive sometimes is like really impressive on like her end. But I don't know, definitely a crazy character. Is there any double race characters that work with UR Gother? I don't think so, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Appreciate that, Aether. Thank you. Darkness characters need a new UR festival, Darkness Element. They haven't done any UR festivals with Light or Dark yet, so I'm interested to see if they'll end up doing that at some point.
でまたラグナロクアップデート明日なんで、はい、そのラグナロクのストーリー展開っていうのも楽しみにしていただければと思います。ありがとうございました。はい、ありがとうございます。
Who could never became playable, man. I know, she would be an easy fairy to make. Like, they have, like, all of her animations and everything. She's even, like, an enemy in Labyrinth sometimes. I don't know. It's crazy. I think they might be ending.
引き続きグラクロを楽しんでください。それではまた次回のグラクロ上局でお会いしましょう。さよなら。
さよなら。
Bye bye. There's the little mini game thing. Well, God, I have a feeling they're going to make us wait all the way up until 9 o'clock for this. And I don't want to sit here for 20 minutes, but it is what it is, I guess. None of the sins are double race. That's true, actually. Wonder if after UR Fest, it's going to be LR Fest, whose pity is 1,200 gems. God, I hope not. No patch notes out just yet, I don't think. He can still cook with his buffs. He just needs without his buffs. He just needs the debuffs on the enemies. Yeah, true. Devs like them female characters thick. They definitely do. The devs definitely have a type, and they know what people want to summon for. So they're very tricky. Used to be excited for Rag because I thought we'd get more fairies and giant units. Silly me. Yeah, dude, that is probably the most disappointing part to me personally. Like there's so much potential. Hey, appreciate that, Iku. Oh, good. That reminded me. I need to gift memberships for sure. I hate to scam you. You could have got one, but I have not been streaming so much lately, so I need to gift my memberships out. Oh, never mind. I've already done it for this month, so I'll have to do it in August. Never mind. Rip me. Silly me. Their type is money. True. Should I summon on Sabnak's banner so I have a good unit for the Thor? I'm at 1500. I guess it just depends. Like, if you want to build into the unknown, then like you definitely probably want to have Sabnak, I think. But it just depends on how far into the unknowns you want to go, I guess. Fish tier, yeah. All of the tiers are based off of like the terms they use in gacha games, like dolphin and whale and kraken and stuff like that. So fish was just the lowest that I could come up with. The only hopes I have for giants and fairies is from the movie. I don't know if they're going to do the movie at this point, though. I was really hoping that they were going to do the movie in between the end of the Seven Deadly Sins story and the beginning of the Four Knights story. But at this point, I don't know when they're going to get around to that. Maybe Loki, if they make him a giant affiliated. It would make sense for him to be giant affiliated, but I have no idea if they're going to do that or not. Maybe he'll be like a dual race character. Because, I mean, we have Sigurd, who is like human and demon, but I don't know if they'll continue messing with that kind of trend or not. Which they did do Eren Yeager, the newer one, as a giant and human. So that would actually be really nice. I don't know, if even if they're not going to make like new fairies, new giants, like they need to do like dual race passives or something like that. Because, man, they need it so bad. Good thing I ain't a plankton. True. Tried the first Descendant. I tried one of the last betas that they did before it came out. Wasn't really into it. Not a big looter shooter guy though. Loki's half giant, half god, so he's unknown. Rip. I mean, hey, at least it would be half giant. Technically, Thor should also be giant affiliated because his mom was a giant. That's interesting to think about too. Yeah. Loki was a frost giant, wasn't he? I'm not sure on the specifics there. I know very little about that kind of stuff, but I do know that he's like of the giant race. I'm pretty sure. Patch notes are out. Are they? 8:45. Let's go. Let's go. Probably this one, I assume, for the patch or for the banner. All the visuals and stuff like that for her look really good, though. Like, I like her icon and all of that stuff. I think it all looks pretty good. The story chapter, the outfits, the bird, the new materials. What is this? What is this? Oh, are only certain characters getting upgrades? For now? Or is it all bird relics? What is this? 30%, 10%? I need the banner page to load. Heroes Ways getting updated. Or Book of Heroes or whatever. Yeah, Book of Heroes, I guess, is what they were calling it in the patch notes. What is all this? Oh my god. It's like a daily event missions or something like that? Holy. Card set, Hell Relic, Coin Shop, bundles, step up or power up tickets. Ratatasker relics. Wowee. Login event, special missions. When's it coming out? Should be tomorrow for JP and KR, and then should be Monday night / Tuesday morning for Global. Blessings event. Oh, thank God they're finally going back to a 4-stage system. I hated the fact that they were splitting that between 2 patches. That sucked. Roulette. Okay. Lucky tickets or lucky bag. They're bringing back Gelda and Grebe. Or not, that's not Gelda. I can't remember her the other one's name. Grebe, though, is one of them. The Brunhild costume is coming back, so that's kind of cool. Some rewards. Heroes Arena, new season, of course. Fort Solgris Dungeon comes with the bird relic materials. That's kind of funny. Payback event, King Exchange, boosting events, Sabnak costume. I think this is for the Hawk Pass, I would assume. Not 100% on that. No, okay. Wild has that costume. What is this then? Is this just going to be something I'm going to have to buy? What is this? Banner, by the way. Ugh. What are they doing? Like, maybe Margaret's okay because she has an LR. But Cusack and King, I don't know about any of that. Banner itself looking pretty mediocre. Blue Scotty's on here, I guess. Banner's not looking good. Let's be honest with ourselves. Banner's not great. The free banner, which gives you a free Magelda and a free red Freya, actually. This is huge for people who want to do Nidhogg, actually. Actually really nice. The free banner... Ooh, Ominous Nebula Zeldris is in here? Okay. The green Ludo. Not terrible, actually. And then you pick one at 300. Okay. I mean, hey, that's not too bad. For a free banner, of course. She works in all content. She has another one of these things where it's something at 2.6, but not at 1.6. Okay. What was that Thor thing? Was it up here? Did I just skip over it? Yeah, what is this? Added the evil effect. Oh, okay, so this is the boost that she's getting for fighting Bird. Gotcha. I was like, what is that? New titles and changes to existing titles. If you clear the applicable title mission, Slayer of Frostvelger. Okay, it's kind of cool. We will be adding a Holy Relic enhancement system that allows you to enhance the status of existing Holy Relics using Holy Relic crafting materials and Holy Relic enhancement materials. Wait. Lost Vein is not a bird relic, though. Lost Vein was a Nidhogg relic, if I'm not mistaken. So the fact that you upgrade it with the bird materials is very strange to me. How do you make a half anniversary banner that atrocious? There's no way. That is a good point. This is a half anniversary banner, so this really should have been a little bit more interesting as far as banners go, but yikers. To progress, go to the character with a Holy Relic in their closet and select Strengthen Holy Relic on the bottom right of the Holy Relic screen. Characters who have completed their sacred object strengthening can be viewed. Oh, okay, so this is just like after they've been upgraded. I wonder what characters are going to be applicable then, because that's like the fact that Lost Vein is here is very strange. I guess we're just going to have to see in game, because I don't think they've got a list on here, unfortunately. But that is mighty interesting. Huh. I think the rest of this is all pretty typical. What about that Sabnak costume? New costume now available. What? If you do not have the character that can wear the costume, you don't be able to purchase it. You can choose to purchase the costume set at one of two prices. Get the costume plus 30 gems free, costume only. Price of each costume set can be checked in game. So it is a paid costume. I don't... What was the point in releasing this all of a sudden? What? Like, why? Like, I mean, I guess. But, like, just a random, like, she's... What? See you, Lucky. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Might be worse than Stranger Things. God. Maybe. Improved Knighthood competition seed system. So this is what the JP players were pissed off about. Added guide for attacking and defending forces in the Knights War. Okay, so they've got... Damn. Okay, so they're just giving you decent team recommendations for Guild Wars. That's also kind of funny. Heroes Path, some missions have been reorganized. Okay, well, I'm not reading that, and I can't read that anyway. Improved event display in the battle menu. So now, yeah, we've seen that a little bit. They showed the, whatchamacallit, in the bottom right, it showed that there was a Labyrinth active, and now it'll show that there's Heroes Arena active too. During the Heroes Arena event period, an effect will be added to the Heroes Arena icon in the battle menu. Okay, so I think this thing is going to like swirl around it to remind you to do it, maybe. Improve the display of the new mission unlock pop-up. Increase the maximum number of super evolution materials that can be held. I think this was just demon materials. I don't know why they like it translates to super evolution materials, but kind of strange. Okay, well, guess that's pretty much it. I don't know that there's anything else. Isn't there a collab coming? Potentially, yeah. Should be sometime in August. Literally nothing on that banner I want. That's completely fair, honestly. Bird new level materials are farming for one level, or for level 1 Holy Relic upgrade. I have no idea how it works just yet, to be honest. Go ahead and translate this page so I can go over this in a minute. Disappointing patch in dev notes? I mean, I don't know. I'm not like super upset with it so far. I mean, I'm looking forward to messing around with the bird. And I mean, the new character seems cool too. So I mean, I'm not gonna count it out just yet. But I don't know. Definitely. I mean, yeah. Every other patch lately has just been like normal festival patch with like just a festival character. So the fact that this one at least is giving me a new like demonic beast stage to fight or something like that, I mean that's something at least. So I don't know. It's not too bad, but I can see where some people are probably not super excited about it. What's the banner like again? Yeah, it's this right here. Pretty bad. But I don't know. We'll see how things kind of progress. We'll see. New card set. There is a new card set. I don't know exactly what it does because I haven't translated that. But where was it? Down here? Yeah, something right here. I don't know what it is just yet. I'll probably just look at it whenever unless somebody tells me what that is. I'll probably just look at it on the global patch notes in a couple of days. Next beast for level 2 upgrade materials. Is that how it's going to work? I don't think so, but maybe. Could be. Not 100% though. Because, like, I don't know. That would be insane if they were like, okay, like, Bird stage comes out, every Holy Relic in the game can now be upgraded. That would be insane. Like, that would be a lot of grinding to get caught back up on Holy Relic stuff at that point. Which, I mean, you know, maybe it wouldn't be the worst, but that would be so much to do. Holy. So I'm not sure if it's like that or not, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Just a Ragnarok card set anyways. You get Hell's Holy Relic on Rat, right? Yeah, it is a Rat Relic. Just wait for the amount of mats you need as well. All the bundles, true. All right, well, I think I'm going to end things off here. I'm going to make probably a little video going over some of the new stuff and everything, but I appreciate you guys stopping by. Sorry I was a little bit late, but didn't want to get out of the bed apparently. So either way, I will see you guys later on. I'm sure we will end up doing live summons and stuff like that whenever the banner comes out, or maybe shortly after. I'm not too sure. I'm still a little bit busy, but we'll see what goes on. Just depends on what I've got going on the day of. So we'll see. But either way, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already, if you're new or anything like that. And I will see you guys soon.